And Humane World for Animals, formerly called the Humane Society of the United States, has spent decades deploying to some of the world's most devastating crises, from hurricanes and earthquakes to floods and wildfires, saving tens of thousands of animals. President and CEO Kitty Block has more on their mission and what you need to know when disaster strikes.
Humane World for Animals, just like our name is, we work around the globe. And it's not just companion animals, it's all animals. It's wildlife, it's farm animals. And we do a whole host of things to protect them. But what we're talking about today, which is so important, is animals in disaster situations. And recognizing the crisis situation that it is, we work in Australia. We were there for the wildfires, at rescuing everyone from koalas to kangaroos. We're in India in flooding, and of course around the country in the U.S. helping with wildlife and people's companion animals. And that's really so important for people to understand, for governments to understand that people do not get out of harm's way in a disaster situation if they cannot evacuate with their dogs, their cats, their family members. And that's really what we work on and the message we're trying to spread. If it's tornadoes, we have done everything from, when we were in Kentucky, collapsed homes, literally pulling dogs and cats out from under the house in floods, when the house fills up with water, rescuing those animals, pulling cats from the water. And we have our boats, and we have a dedicated team that are well trained on all aspects of a disaster. So they can seamlessly move from an earthquake situation to a flooding to a wildfire. And that is what we do around the world. And we also work to help people prepare even before the disaster hits. It can be everything from setting up a veterinarian MASH unit to getting them food and other resources. It's to rescue, to recovery, to working with local shelters. Sometimes if we have enough notice before disaster hits, we can work with local shelters and take those animals out and get them to another place where they can be adopted and save space for people who are evacuating that need a place to have their animals held until they can be reunited. It's so important that people think about taking some really basic steps, which is have a plan in place. Know that when a disaster hits, you know where you can go with your companion animals, where they will take dogs or cats or both, and know if it's motels, hotels, or human shelters, if they will take companion animals during a crisis situation. Also have a kit ready with some extra food, cat food, dog food. So important to have your animals have the appropriate ID tags or microchipped or both, because people get separated from their animals in these trying times. And the best way that you can be reunited, helps us unite you with your animals, is to have that proper identification either on them or at the ready if something should happen. To learn more about the work we do around the world, go to humaneworld.org. And to learn exactly what you can do in your community to be prepared, go to humaneworld.org/prepare.